All right, guys, welcome. Oh gosh, where to start with this one? We got Wheel of Time seasons 1 and 2. Gosh, definitely gonna be some minor spoilers for these two seasons. Gotta be honest, there are parts of this series that I'm really enjoying, and parts I find super frustrating. The showrunners have made several choices that I personally do not like. Like, giving Perrin a wife for the sole purpose of fridging her to help motivate his character, like, he didn't need that. Like, I, it's just super frustrating because then it creates conflict for the show that's unnecessary, and yeah, I'm just gonna move on. I'm just gonna move on. Um, but I'm gonna be honest. It definitely has some improvements between the first and second season. Like season two, improvement over season one, like significant. But doesn't mean the problem's left. Not at all. Because season two still suffers from the same problems that season one suffers from, which would be the show not following the books, which sometimes I think is great. Expands upon things that have not been greatly looked at in the books, and like it just expands upon them, and it's just like, oh, this is cool, I like seeing this. And sometimes those decisions, like, why are you doing this? Like, why are we focused on this? There's other things that we could be focusing on right now. And then there are some things where they go, no, they did it perfectly in the book, we're gonna do it. So like, they're spot on, like spot on. So it can be great. Both, like, it's weird. Two parallel roads, complete opposites. Oh, we're not following at all. We're following it both on their own. They can be both great and not great at the same time. The huge and biggest issue comes when they're trying to meld those two together. Like, it's not cohesive enough. And honestly, like, the thing that they probably need, which hopefully for season 3 onward they can get, is just more episodes for the season. Like, I think several issues in here could easily be remedied by adding more episodes. Uh, but on to some other things. Uh, so, the Forsaken, which are the bad guys of the show, for those of you who haven't seen or read the series at all, I've got to say, nailed. Well, just in general, they're nailing the characters. Like Rand, Matt. Oh, both actors that they've gotten from Matt, because unfortunately had to have a recasting um, in season 2 for Matt. But Nynaeve, they're all the characters are great. All the characters are great casting wise. What they do with the characters, maybe not so much. Like the character Lan, there's a bunch of stuff that they do with him that I'm kind of going, what are you doing, Amazon? Like, what are you doing? Bruh. So the characters would sometimes say, bah, bah, I say. But, yeah, no, like, the Forsaken, I'm gonna be honest, I am enjoying the show version of some of these characters. I'm not gonna say names because a lot of Forsaken don't show up till season 2. And when I say a lot of Forsaken, I mean there's only a handful of them. You don't meet all of them, but the ones that do show up, oh gosh, it feels like they went, all right, so we're gonna use the book as a guideline here, and we're just gonna ramp it up. And like, some of these Forsaken are way better than their book counterparts. Which is why this show is so frustrating sometimes. Man, honestly, they just need to find a way to blend everything together better. Hopefully, season 3, they fix a lot of the issues that they have. As I said, just give them more episodes. Give more episodes. 10 to 12 episodes. That's what they need. That's what each season's gonna need for it to get good. Like, you keep falling flat. Season 2, you had a rough start, really solid middle, and then you fell flat at the end there. And it's because you didn't have the space needed for it. Ugh, I keep ranting. I just keep ranting. Anyways, so I'm going to break up the 2 seasons here for rating, because, as I said, there's vast differences between the 2. So, season 1, I'm going to give it like a 5 out of 10. It's watchable, at least. It's watchable, and when they nail stuff, they do nail it. Well, I'm going to give season 2 6 out of 10. Big jump in improvements. Like, difference between a 5 and a 6 for me is actually quite big. I don't think I'm ever going to watch season 1 again. But I definitely might watch season 2 again. So, like, there is that. I hope in the future they can fix a lot of the issues that they have with the series. Oh gosh, I just remembered one thing. Real quick before we go, guys. They're taking stuff from later books and tossing it in earlier. That stuff's not quite working. I'm not gonna tell you what. Like, you just gotta watch and read the series to figure it out for yourself. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. So, I guess that's all for today. Remember to like, subscribe, comment in the comment section. Have a good one, y'all. Man, that sounded really dull. I gotta work on that for you guys, because, like, the enthusiasm just quite wasn't there. Like, I'm enthusiastic for it, but, like, it didn't feel right. I don't know, I'm gonna have to work on that over the next couple of videos. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. We'll be changing stuff up as we go along, too, so, like, don't expect everything to stay the same. Anyways, have a good one.